Hey, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to talk about the forms of energy, and this is really an overview of what we are doing on slide 5 in our energy digital notebook. So, on slide 5, you may note that there is a bunch of colored boxes on the right side of the slide. Those are the different types of energy that we're going to be talking about in class. Don't worry about that right side of the slide yet. We're going to start by looking at the left side of the slide. So, if you remember, there are two overarching sort of general categories that energy is. Now, if we recall, energy from slide 4 is the ability to do work or cause change. And that the law of conservation of energy says that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It only transforms. We think of like the transformers. So today, when we're talking about slide 5, what we're really looking at is okay, what are these two types of energies? And what then are maybe the subcategories within those two types? So the first type of energy that we're talking about today is the energy of motion. So moving things, the energy of motion, when anything is moving, that's going to be what we call kinetic energy. So you can take this energy of motion and you're going to move it under here, under kinetic energy. Okay? And kinetic energy really is that energy of motion. Potential energy is what we would call stored energy. Remember, when we talk about something has the potential, maybe it will happen. And so potential is that stored energy where it has the potential of becoming kinetic energy or transforming into kinetic energy, but it's stored right now and it's not moving at the moment. I think of potential energy when I think of being at the very top of a roller coaster when you're stopped, right, before you go down, or being at the top of the edge of a ramp before you drop down into that bowl on your scooter. Those would be potential energy sort of situations where it's stopped and an object or an item or you aren't moving, but you're almost at that place of being able to move. So that is where we call stored energy. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you are going to watch the Bill Nye video here. And it's right here. You can click on it and it's going to take you to that video. And as you watch that video, it's about 20 minutes long. And then you're going to see if you can sort these 8 different types into, is it most likely a kinetic energy or is it most likely a potential energy? And you're going to sort and move based on what you think. And at this point, I want you to see if you can figure out where they go. And don't worry, if you maybe don't know, we're going to come back and revisit it, and you're going to get the chance to move it into the correct column. So this is a chance for you to say, well, okay, this is what I know. I know about this, like, I think this probably would go here, and you're going to figure that out. This is a chance for you to brainstorm there. So for example, if I'm like thinking of chemical energy, I might think, well, my food is made of chemicals and I eat food to get energy, but food, when it's sitting on the table, it's not moving. So maybe chemical energy would be a form of potential energy. And maybe I move that there. Okay, so you're going to move those boxes into the columns that you think best fit. That's what you got to do. Okay, that's slide 5 in our digital energy notebook. Good luck.